Good day to you and how you be everybody. Jan Agosto here and welcome to Taino Ink. Check this out. Oh man, look at that. Oh, I was cleaning up and I just found this palette. It used to be from the Riley Jr. Hopkins I had, the 4-color press I sold. And since I cannot use this palette on the new Anatole, so what I did was came and framed it up, print on it. Looks pretty good, man, not bad. Look at that, nice and dry. I like it, you know, pretty cool. Well, today I'm gonna print a 1 color in the front, 1 color in the back, using about 40 shirts right there. In today's video, we're gonna talk about what is the perfect size for your chest print, left chest print, and back print when you're printing on a shirt. That's what we're gonna talk about today. So right now, let me set this up. When it comes to a chest print on the front, the basic size is 10 and a half wide. That's how wide you want to go. Don't worry about the length. You have to go wide. You want to distort the image. 10 and a half. The reason is because usually the basic size squeegee is 12 inches. So you want to leave yourself an inch on each of the corner of the squeegee and print here, because you grab the squeegee like this. You don't grab it like this. So if you grab it like this and you're getting close, you might not be able to push a lot of ink through there. So give yourself an inch, so a 10 and a half. The other thing, do not put the image all the way up here. What you're looking for is at least 5 inches from the frame here to give that squeegee, if you're pushing, to give it time to roll the ink and get through the mesh. You don't want it up here, then you put like this, then you're gonna splatter a lot of ink here. Same thing here. If you pulling, then you could even pull a little more. You're gonna have like about 7-8 inches. So to give you the time for that ink to come and already moving, and it's just gonna start printing real nice. Those are the size that you wanna make sure when you place that image on the screen. Keep yourself 5 inches here, or here about 8 inches. Now let me set up the shirt and show you the placement for the shirt. Make sure once you place the shirt on the pallet that the collar is off the top of the pallet, just leaning on the side of it, and that is how you want to place every shirt. So before I get to that, let me show you something. This video is sponsored by Printavo. Printavo is a management cloud-based software. Printavo will help you manage orders, handle scheduling, automation, and online stores. Regardless if you are a small or big print shop, Printavo will help you streamline your business. One thing I already found out, the other one was you could sync your QuickBooks with Printavo, which that is amazing. Wifey was the one that told me about that, because she does a QuickBooks and she read, and I was like, oh, that is awesome. She goes, you know, the time that she's gonna be saving from putting orders in Printavo, automatically syncing to the QuickBooks, the client's name, the sales, what you bought, everything there at once is saving her so much time. So that's the great thing about Printavo. So if you're interested in Printavo, go to printavo.com. Printavo is having 50% off the first month using the promo code Taino. That's pretty good. Like I always say, that's a pretty good deal. So I want to thank Printavo for sponsoring today's video. So once we have the shirt on the pallet, the reason we take the collar and we put it off the pallet, meaning on the side of it, now we're gonna measure. And what you're looking for is from the collar and the image starts 3 inches, 2.5. Sometimes 3 inches, 2.5. I will go 2.5 if the length of the image is pretty long. I'll go 2.5. I'll bring it up here because I don't want too much space here and it looks like it's too low. But if it's normal 10 by 10 size, not that the width and the length is normal, then you go 3 inches from the collar, and that's the print placement when it comes to a chest print. All right, I could just hear it right now. Taino, how about V-necks? That's what I'm doing today. V-necks on Bella canvas. When it comes to V-necks, you want to do the same thing. You want to take that collar all the way off the palette in the side. Same thing at the end of the V. Just put it just like that. Make sure it's there, and all you want to do is leave a 1 inch from there. So that means you have to slide in your palette a little more, but keep it 1 inch. For a regular collar, 3 inches, but for V-neck, 1 inch. I talked about the V-neck because this job is all the red Bella canvas V-neck that I'm gonna be printing on the front. After I'm done with this, then we'll talk about how you print the back with all the information. So right now, let's do this. All the front shirts already done. Now we're gonna print on the back. Let me tell you something. It is hot in here with these ovens going on in this weather. Ooh, I can't wait for the summer to be over. But let's talk about what do you do on the back. On the back print, you know, it requires the business name always on the top, then the information in the bottom. But you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna place the shirt in the palette. You're gonna bring, and you want the collar to just go over the palette. Once it goes over the palette like that, then you start printing. What you're looking for, the design has to be at least 4 inches or hand size. Put your 5 fingers right from the collar on the bottom. You don't want it too high. There was one time I did some shirt for someone, a good friend of mine, but I did it too high, and when he got them, he calls me, he said, Johnny, the prints came out nice, but that print is not on the back, it's like on top of my shoulders. But that's how we have to understand that we gotta keep that baby within at least 4 inches, maybe 5 inches, the most, going down, but don't bring it up. If it's a very long image, yeah, bring it up maybe just another inch or so, but do not go on top of 3 inches. It's gonna be crazy, man. So this is what I'm showing you right now. This is the print right here. You got the logo and all the information on here, and from the collar, 5s, you see? That's what you're looking for, to always have that gap there, so that print don't have to be looking like on top of your shoulders. So you can go a little lower if you want, but do not come higher than that. And that's how you print the back of the shirt with the information. When it comes to how wide, this one actually is about 1.5 inches wider than the front. I actually went almost 12 inches. But actually on the back, you could go even more. You could go maybe about 14. You know, depending on the size, if you're doing small, you could go 14. That means you will need a 16-inch squeegee. But on the back, it should be a little bigger because there's more space on the back than the front. It looks much better. But yeah, you could go right on the back, a little wider than the 10 and 10 normal on the front. You could go about 13 inches wide. So if you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Be thankful always, be grateful always, and just let God take you on the ride. Peace out. Oh, I forgot. When it comes to the left chest print, like this one over here, let me show you the size for that. Okay, when it comes to a left chest print, you want to keep your design 4 by 4. You want to keep that distance there. From the middle, what you're looking for is about 2 inches from the middle. And from the collar, what you're looking for is about 2.5 from the collar. There goes your left chest print. Remember, the bigger the shirt, once you pass 2X, 3X, you're gonna have to move for every size. You're gonna have to move another 1.5 inches towards the middle. You wanna do it, instead of this one that's about 2 inches or 2X, you wanna do about 3, maybe 3.5. You keep going depending how big is the shirt, because you don't want to keep it there, you want to keep going all the way more that way, meaning this line has to be moved more this side. So when it comes to these little left chest print, that's what you have to go by. You got to go with that 2 inches from the middle going to the left, and from the collar going down about 2.5. I go with 4 fingers, and there goes my 4 fingers, the logo there. You want to keep it within 4 by 4. That's really the normal. You could even go small if you want, it doesn't matter, but don't go over that. It looks too big, it comes all the way almost to the chest. It's not worth it. If you want to put it to the side, it's gonna start covering here. So that's how you do a left chest print. Very easy, very simple. So later.